All right. All right. Hold on. Hold on. It's starting shortly. We're going straight out of the outro. Intro. Right. Right. We shall see. We shall see when this starts. I'm going to keep it muted until the actual interview starts. Yeah, you know what? I'll mute it for now. I'm going to mute it for now. Just to avoid being, like, completely copyrighted for the entire thing. I'm going to see... Let me see if I can get an interview. No, we are doing GeoGuessr. We'll do GeoGuessr after the Rupert Lowe interview. That is a promise. I will definitely be doing GeoGuessr today. But this is a bit of a surprising thing that we've just... First Rupert moment on GB News. I wasn't going to miss this. The moment I started streaming, why not? Why not? I just have to wait for the... When Rupert appears, we shall... I'll unmute and we'll have a look. What's the image I've got? Oh, no, that's not the image I want. No, okay, I'm going to hide this with an image. Hold on. Image. Properties. Let's change it, the image. Right. Okay, we've changed the image. There we go. Oh, yeah, this will be very transformative. Very, very transformative. I expect good discussion in the chat. And otherwise, I'm going to have this covering the... This image is going to cover the... Cover it until... Peek over? No, still isn't over. Right. We'll cover it up until we get to the actual interview. But otherwise... Let's actually... You know what? Let's drag that out to its full size. There we go. Oh, hello, James Irving, 484. How's it going? Hello, random name. Hello. Oh, currently in Barcelona. How's it going? This stream is supposed to be a GeoGuessr stream, but Rupert Lowe is going on GB News. So I figured we would watch that live and provide transformative coverage of the event so I don't get copyright struck, or I'm going to have to delete the VOD of this afterwards. But for now, we're going to do a watch along. If it has to be like silent or something, and I only like peek over like this, you guys are going to have to load it up on like a second tab, and we are going to hold on, let me see. Can I properties? No. Can I make this slightly not opacity? Okay, no. I'll we are going to avoid copyright issues by covering it up with this image. But no, how is everyone going, chat? Rupert Lowe's first exercise in GB News coverage in a very long time. He's been banned, I think, almost completely from appearing on the show because he's such a grave threat to what's his name? Mr. Frog. I've forgotten his name. You know what? I don't need to know his name. Leader of Reform, that guy. We don't need to know his name. You'll be missing most likely. Okay, yeah, okay. You know what? That's fine. Enjoy your vacation. We don't have to worry about anything, alright? No, it's just headlines. It's just headlines. We don't want to stream the headlines. We can ignore the headlines for now. I could play GeoGuessr until he appears. Oh. Ooh. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at my timeline while I'm waiting. Okay, right. How's it going, everyone? We can't show the stream just yet because I don't want to just get copyright strike for restreaming an entire broadcast. So we're only going to show the part with Rupert Lowe in and provide transformative coverage of the event, so we can Yeah, so we can be fair with our fair use, all right? Fair with our fair use. We are going to avoid any and all controversy. I don't want GP News going, no, sorry, mate. We can't be having you watching our live television. No, we can't have that in the slightest. No. No, instead, we are going to have an informative discussion on today's events. If any Lotus Eaters are watching or feel like they would like to join me in a Discord call, feel free to DM me and we can get going. We can bring, well, if you want to watch along with me, feel free to send me a message in Discord and we can get us going. All right. Okay. Nigel's probably fuming. Yeah. Unfortunately, legal reasons, they have no choice. They do have absolutely no choice to give Rupert some form of coverage, considering his national polling is now growing week by week. As if you've been watching Carl and Dan's chats recently, you'll know their weekly extra chats. You know what? Hold on a second. I'll hide. There we go. Absolute Cinema. There we are. Absolute Cinema until it appears. Hold on a second, chat. Absolute Cinema. One moment. I'm just going to pull up the Lotus Eaters channel. Need to make sure I'm not covering anything. I don't want to reveal my watch history. Do we not have a playlist? All right, now I'll just pull up the latest one. There we go. There we go. Hold on, let me drag this down. All right. If you've been watching these videos we've been doing on the main channel, you'll know Nigel is very afraid. Restore are growing massively in popularity. If you go on that Stats for Lefties Twitter account, you'll see. You will see. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. Stats for there it is. Stats for Lefties. This account is run by leftists, I think, or some kind of other thing. It's probably run by a transgender individual. I don't know. I'm only based this on the flag, but in these, does this one show? No, Reform's leading in this one. It doesn't have Restore on it. No Restore. See, this is the problem. No one's actually taking Restore into account yet. No Restore. No. Where's the Restore? Do none of these have Restore coverage? Reform. Oh, this is Senate stuff. Restore. No. You know what? Let's search on their account. Maybe if we search on their account, it'll show us. Carl is usually able to magically find these things. Let me have a look. Restore. Enter. Restore. No. 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 This is all old news. It's a transgender that runs Stats for Lefties. Yes. You know what, James? I'm not going to go looking for that. I'm definitely not going looking for that. But they're a good account, nonetheless. They do good work. It's one of Carl's favourite sources for information. So I'm just sipping my Vimpto energy drink. Hold on a second, chat. Oh, all right. What's happening? No, they're not there yet. Absolute Cinema remains. This is my crude form of censorship, so I don't get copyright struck. This is transformative in nature, chat. This is a transformative blocking of information. There we go. Right. Oh, hello, Hypo. How's it going? How has your day been? I'm just going to look at my timeline. Oh, lots of people liking my tweets. Good, 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 good. Right, we're back to it. Back to it. Unmute. When is this supposed to happen? Is it going to be a really small interview? Am I going to have to wait half an hour to watch this? If so, I'm just going to load GeoGuessr up straight away, and we're going to play that instead for now. You know what? GeoGuessr. Let's play GeoGuessr while we wait. Right, we'll play GeoGuessr while we wait. Go and watch this latest Battle for Great Yarmouth video we did on the main channel. Fantastic bit of content. I would highly recommend it. Absoluta cinema. Yes, yes, indeed. This is going to be my new. This is going to be my new image. This is my new censorship image. Absolute cinema. There we go. Absolute cinema. Well, we don't need it if we're going to play some GeoGuessr. Wait. I've currently got it muted. I'm listening to it in my ears. Okay, I would play EthnoGuessr, but I'm actually really dog shit at EthnoGuessr. Like I don't have Josh's talent, Josh and Harry's talent for guessing this stuff. Yes, and also EthnoGuessr doesn't have that wide of a pool of things to see. It's just unfortunate. But no, we will do. Let's do a UK round. Why not? St. George's Day. We'll do UK round. Right, UK round. No, not yet. Right, where are we at? Housing estate. Oh, there are bins. There are bins. I did see the bins. Cambridge. That's easy. Recycle for Cambridge. That is fantastic luck on the foot. And I haven't even moved yet. There we go. We know we're in Cambridge. Right, chat. Anyone here from Cambridge? Anyone here from Cambridge, chat? I need to do some research on housing estates in Cambridge. This, I feel like I'm going to be entering a maze. But yes, chat, feel free to... Let's get some conversation going. Idea for Dan and Carl series, it could be called Politalks. Politalks is quite a unique way of shortening it, actually. Politalks. Yes, councils like doing annoying bureaucracy. Milton, Cambridge Park and Ride. Is there a Milton? Teversham, Edgington, Milton. There we go. There we go. It's a shame my monitor isn't. This is okay. This is currently on a shitty old monitor. I can barely see the roads. But we know. Okay, if this is the bus to Milton, there's a roundabout and a quick fit. A roundabout and a quick fit. Oh, Rupert Lowe in just a moment. Rupert Lowe in just a moment, chat. We'll be starting this. We'll be starting our watch along very shortly. Where's this quick fit? Looking for a quick fit. They're going into adverts, chat. Oh gosh, these adverts are fucking painful, chat. These adverts are painful. Oh, they just repeat the same shit over and over again. Oh gosh, right. Right, where are we at? Quick fit. How can I find the quick fit? If we're in... This might also not be in Milton. It could be somewhere here, for instance. Chat, does anyone know where Milton is in Cambridge? Oh, yeah, you're right. It might say on the bus. Oh, no. No, stop. Stop. No, it doesn't say on the back of this one. No, that's not helpful at all. The refresh rate on that bus is fucking dog shit. Okay, no, we'll ignore it. But there is a co-op. That is a co-op. That's a little easier to find. Co-op. There's a Tesco's. Co-op. We need to find a co-op before this starts. That's going out of the town. It might not be in Milton, though. That could be a thing. It could be somewhere else entirely. It could be up here in Water Beach, sorry. Right, let's go a bit further afield. We know we are in Cambridge, though. Or the Cambridge Borough. Chat, the Rupert Lowe thing will start very shortly. Oh, okay, right, good. Road. Ring Road. This is the Ring Road. Haverhill. So it's okay. Is this the Ring Road or is this? It's a long straight bit of road. This shameless GB News propaganda I'm being forced to listen to right now, chat, is awful. It's awful. Oh, this bloody bike lanes. This is definitely Cambridge. Holy shit. Zion Landscapes. That's a hell of a name, isn't it? Zion Landscapes. I'm going to add no further comment to that. Queen Edith's Way. Well, there's two roundabouts in close succession. Oh. Oh, it's starting. It's starting. Let's turn the sound on. All right. We're being informative, chat. Okay, chat. Informative. We need to be informative.
GB News to talk about the state of the world, really, or the state of the nation. Rupert, thank you for joining me. Tell me, what is Restall's view of the current political situation? The Prime Minister fighting for his political life, Mandelson's...
I wonder when they filmed this.
A civil service that could possibly be doing the right thing, or one that's utterly out of control.
I hope Rupert actually gets a good chance. Oh, yes. Yes, dig the daggers in. Well done. Jugular. Go straight for the jugular.
Basically, a Prime Minister who, in my view, is economical with the truth.
Yep, that is true.
Let's talk about Mandelson.
He refuses to answer questions at PMQs. Oh.
Described him as a moron. He was rude about Donald Trump.
Sorry.
Face of it, at the time, it was the most
there we go.
Extraordinary appointment, and one which didn't make any.
I'll turn that up as well. Sorry, chat.
Sense.
I'm a streamer noob.
Now, it appears that the appointment, listening to Ollie Robbins yesterday, I wasn't in the chamber on Monday. We voted to bring him back on Tuesday because we weren't happy with the answers he gave.
Yeah. He didn't give any good answers. His answers, I watched that stream whilst I was working.
In half-truths, in half-lies, whichever you want to define them as, in half-falsehoods, probably falsehoods. And Ollie Robbins, I think, made it quite clear yesterday that actually that the Prime Minister's office had made the decision to appoint Peter Mandelson.
Yes, that's what we did gather this, yes.
Civil servants are required to do is to find a way to deliver that appointment, even though he'd failed his vetting.
Yes.
So I think on the Mandelson issue, it's more of the same. I mean, I blame Blair Brown, Campbell Mandelson, and Derry Irvine.
Yeah, their entire apparatus.
Beginning of the undermining of the British Constitution.
They've been doing it for 30 years.
Reforms they did, from the Human Rights Act to the creation of the Supreme Court to the Equality
Supreme Court needs to go.
All the things that they did that I think have
Blairite creation,
long-lasting,
yeet it into the sun.
consequences for the way in which we're governed. And it's probably part of the reason why we've ended up with a human rights lawyer like Keir Starmer, who I think
there we go,
meet
chat. No one's
coming around
Why
the
is my
corner
chat
one
box
day.
broken?
So I don't like him. I don't respect him.
Chat.
I think he's.
I need you to do chatting, chat. The chat box is broken.
If I was forced to vote on whether he should resign, I would vote for him to resign. But half of me says actually leaving him there as a lame
Absolute
duck
cinema
is
chat.
probably better for the other parties in terms of the British public becoming tired of the Labour Party and tired.
Yes,
of
everyone is
the
tired.
offering
Very tired.
Giving the Chagos Islands away, all of the things that are
the
completely
Chagos
illogical.
Islands, chat,
so I think
aren't being
to your
given
point
away
there,
anymore.
I wasn't in the chamber. If I'm forced to vote on it, I would vote. I would support a vote of no confidence.
And that leaves you with your own party. And the question is, where is your own party?
Oh, this is the good stuff.
going?
This is where it's at.
JL Partners did some polling on your name recognition. And your name recognition is lower than mine, which you would have thought was almost impossible as you're the leader of a party. But 92% of people don't know who you are.
Well, Jacob, you're a national treasure. So
that's very flattering.
We've all heard of you because of your sort of eccentricity. And you're lounging in Parliament, looking like you were sort of in the public school prefect's lounge.
But you better do some lounging, because with only 8% of people knowing who you are,
no,
I think a lot more than 8% of people. We were stopped by how many people on the way here?
Yeah, but
3 or 4 people.
But
honestly,
this was a poll of
this biased polls.
2,200
This is
people,
absolute
and
bullshit.
your name recognition actually gone down in the last year. There's obviously a margin of error.
That's fine. Right. Let's see, Jacob. Now, I think that's
of course.
That's not
Jacob,
right.
he's relying on
has taken
the system that already exists
to get to the
give him
point
his
where
information,
party
when clearly
is sometimes
it's a load
30%
of fucking
polls.
nonsense.
How
It
credible?
was at 30%
Nonsense.
of the polls. It no longer is.
25 to 30. But how
Probably lower.
credible is it to go from nothing, no name recognition, no real public profile, one MP on his own, to winning an election? Don't you need to be working with the Conservative Party as you are on the public?
Well, yeah.
Maybe I'm deluding myself, Jacob, but I'm going to continue to delude myself, and I'm going to continue to build my party.
This is
'cause
fucking
I don't
nonsense.
think that survey is correct.
All right.
No,
But
you
don't
have
know
to
who
you have
they-
to support.
who
You
they-
have
who
to
they
be.
interviewed and who they
You have to
talked
join
to,
forces with
but
the
our polling
establishment.
indicates
We've
that we are polling
we've never had a
somewhere between 8
non-establishment
and
party
10%.
win.
None of the existing polls are naming us yet.
Yep,
So
exactly.
I don't think that is consistent with what you're asking me with regard to that one,
Okay.
which I think is a rogue poll.
But deluding yourself really matters, because if you make...
He's not
it more
deluding
likely
himself,
in
though, is he?
2029
No
that we
one
get
is
a
being
coalition
deluded.
of possibly Angela Rayner, Zach Polanski, and whoever the SNP leader is. That is disastrous for the country. This isn't a game. This is really serious.
I do know that, and I can tell you reassuringly that a lot of the people who are joining us, and we now have 131,000 signed up supporters. Ours are real supporters. I call the Reform membership the Hotel California membership, because it's easy to sign up. It's less easy to check in. It's less easy to check out. But the important point here is that from the people we're seeing joining up, the exciting thing is that a lot of them have not been involved in British politics for 25 or 30 years. So we are offering them an opportunity to join a party which actually I think is reflective of what they want and what they think.
I
now,
can
they
feel
haven't been offered that.
the pressure.
Neither
he has
have they
all
been
this
offered
pressure
it verbally,
above him.
Nor have the hands actually
to try and rake him over the coals.
They're going to deliver that.
Rupert's handling this perfectly.
Have, as you say, not only said what we're going to do, and we've got a lot more research coming. We've got research coming on border control. We've got research coming. I'm doing a big economic paper. I'm doing a big energy paper. We're doing a paper on IHT. We've said we'll scrap IHT. It's a very, very small raiser of tax. Ultimately, we're doing a paper on almost,
I'm just fooling all
the things we're going to do to release
the censors,
honest
GB News
people
censors who want to stop us
pursue their lives
watching this,
unfettered by a nanny state which has become
And Nanny State, the Conservatives have had a part in building.
So we're bringing in
So
new voters.
Mog asking Rupert Lowe to join the Conservatives just because the scary left-wing coalition might win.
And we had a defection yesterday in South Cornwall of a Reform candidate, a very good man called Roger Tarrant.
Oh, I'm getting angry, chap.
Deputy leader of the council down there, shares our view, business.
Basically, he told Rupert Lowe he's irrelevant, even though we know he isn't.
If you bring in new voters, that still doesn't get you to winning a majority. It still leaves the same problem of the right being split.
It increases the common sense vote, not diminishes it.
But it doesn't work like that in a first past the post system. There isn't a common sense vote. There's a vote for Reform, there's a vote for Restore, there's a vote for the Tories. If the three of them split the vote, we get a left-wing government.
Well, it depends how many new voters you bring in. As you know, Keir Starmer won his majority on a 35% share of the vote.
That's right. But if you take
the
turnout of the last election was just under 70%. It had fallen off. Actually, 2019 was 70%.
Well, there's a lot of people who haven't voted.
30%.
He's
all of those 30%.
Mog is doing well to maintain composure, as is Rupert.
Voter level, but let's say you do.
These are relatively tricky questions, but Rupert has the answers.
Well, I think I think even if you look at your argument, it's quite a recidivist argument. What you're saying is you shouldn't make your own offering which you think the people want, because you might cause a problem to the existing parties who've let them down.
No, it's because I'm saying you don't have a chance of winning.
But if the Tories win, Jacob, they've already had a play with an 80-seat majority. What did they do with it? You tell me.
Well, it doesn't look as if the Tories can win from
what did they do with an 80-seat majority
level,
what did they do?
We left the European Union, which is quite important.
Well, we played a part in that too.
Well, you weren't in Parliament to play a part in
I was in the European Parliament.
The European Parliament, fortunately, was abolished when we left, from our point of view.
I left the European Parliament at that time, so I know that. But you tell me what did the Tories
Happy St. George's Day, Dan.
That you were proud of, other than that?
This is
we introduced
quite a way to end it.
Speech higher education bill. We began the process of deregulating.
Why didn't you reverse all of the malign legislation that Tony Blair?
Why didn't you reverse mass migration?
5,000 EU laws, and unfortunately Rishi Sunak kiboshed it because he was hopeless. But
Tory.
What I'm trying to get on to is that actually, if you reunite the right, it is not a one nation right. The one nation rump in the Tory party is now very small.
Yeah,
if you speak to Tory members, which I do quite a lot of, the one nation rump doesn't exist. And that if we can bring that together, we have
I don't think there's many Tory members left. What is he talking about?
That can do what both of us want, whereas you flying your own kite actually doesn't do anything, and you won't get what you want. You'll get the precise opposite, which is a continuation of the hard.
No, this is an assumption.
Well, I don't agree with that, Jacob. So, I mean, that's your opinion, and I'm intending to run as I'm running and doing what I'm doing. We're now actually we've sort of very powerful in the air war, which we're arguably the best at that of anybody in Parliament.
Yeah.
You know, on all of our social media platforms, we are massive. Bigger than
I was going to say this should turn people to Rupert Lowe.
LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, the whole lot. We cover the whole spectrum. But not everybody is on social media. No. So what's now happened since we launched the party in February, we've now got over 400 branches up and running.
Yep.
And if you came,
it's only been a month and a half
of real people,
they're acting like local
democracy.
He's had the party running.
Rupert, thank you very much for giving quite so much of your time. As I said, I think we ultimately need to come together in the same sort of party. But I say that to Nigel as well, and neither you nor Nigel seem to be biting. But there we go. Rupert, thank you very much. I'm not going to do that. Thank you.
Was that it?
Well, thank you very much, Rupert Lowe. If you want to see the full interview, which was about an hour, we had a fantastic conversation covering everything.
Yeah.
Go to GB News' YouTube channel tomorrow. Now, a spokesman for His Majesty's government.
All right, that was only a snippet. Are you kidding? They could have broadcast. Okay, that means they're scared. The fact that they're dumping that on YouTube means that oh boy, they're dumping it on YouTube, so they don't want to broadcast it live. But Rupert did very, very well there. He did very, very well. I think, he navigated through those questions relatively fairly. I think. Mogg basically told him, you're irrelevant, you have no chance of winning, give up and join the Tories. Give up and join Reform. It was basically him stating, matter-of-factly, that you wouldn't win, even though the parties only existed for a month and a half. Again, I'm getting really frustrated that all of these establishment figures, obviously they see the blood in the water, but now that they've gotten the slightest bit of traction, taking away their own popularity, taking away their own momentum, it's beginning to be siphoned off towards Reform. We now have the blood's in the water, and they have no choice but to begin defending themselves. And unfortunately, treating Rupert Lowe like he and Restore Britain, the entire party, have existed for far longer than they have, I think it's incredibly naive, and it's treating their own voter base like retards, actual retards. Yes, and yeah, their main viewership is the main GB News viewership is out of work boomers, so retirees, or the people who are just out of work. So basically people who are not at work watch GB News in the day, and when they get home at work, they put it on as background noise. Don't think that viewership is going to be very happy with the Reform Farage line being questioned so heavily. So I'm round table. That could be a good idea for next week. I could, you know what? I'll note that down. Thank you, James. I'm gonna note that down. We shall see. We shall see. That's quite a good idea, but it depends how good the actual debate was. But I think it'd be quite fun to even just have Dan and Carl do their usual sit down chat thing they're doing. If not, I'll do a stream tomorrow. I'll see if I can wrangle one of the Low Caesars hosts. If they don't do it on the podcast tomorrow, see if I can wrangle someone to join me on this stream. Lads Hour tomorrow. There won't be a Lads Hour tomorrow. It's the Gold Tier Zoom call. End of the month Gold Tier Zoom call. Lads Hour will be next week. So no Lads Hour tomorrow. Gold Tier Zoom. So if you're subscribed to the website as a Gold Tier member, you'll be able to join us and have a small chat with I believe it's going to be Harry and Luca. I think it's Harry and Luca. I don't think that we have many other people around in the afternoon. It'll probably be Harry and Luca. So if you've got any questions for Harry and Luca, come and join us then. Right, I think overall Rupert did very well there. But they've clearly chopped and changed the editing on this. They could have done they could have released significantly more of this. Rupert did a little bit too much. No, sorry. He did. No, not Rupert, sorry. Mogg was trying his hardest to defend the establishment, defend the normal operating procedure, standard operating procedure for the current first past the post political paradigm. He's operating under the assumption that Reform are going to definitely stay on top of the right-wing sphere in Britain. The thing that annoyed me the most was calling Restore and Rupert Lowe as an entity basically irrelevant and nobody knows who they are, even though I know for a fact that is not the case. I've walked past people in the street recently in Reading, of all places, not even Swindon, in Reading where I live, and I've heard people talking about Rupert Lowe, and I was shocked because I thought that kind of stuff never happens, but it actually does. But no, Rupert did well. Rupert did very well. I look forward to seeing the rest of the interview tomorrow. Thank you everyone who watched this little clip. They unfortunately only released a small amount here. I'm not quite used to the political commentary stuff myself yet. But I'm going to have to just do more and more of this as these live events happen. But no, I think that was a good showing. good showing, and I hope to see more tomorrow from Rupert and this interview. But if the entire line is from Mog that you're irrelevant and you'll never get anywhere, I think they have another thing coming. They really do have another thing coming. No, it's not. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for him. But no, Rupert did well. He didn't play into the paradigm that Mog attempted to set up, and he brought the debate, from the clips we've seen, mind you, back onto his own terms, and managed to go basically, no, you're wrong. Actually, we are popular, gaining in the popularity. Rupert clearly has the real world experience here that even Mog, as they said, with his own history of performative conservatism, isn't able to achieve in public, mostly because Mog doesn't really walk around and interact in public in the same way. I think he's a little too posh for that. Now I'm saying that with my posh accent. Right, I think we're done. We've done enough of that for now. I'll see if I can get that clipped and put up my YouTube channel later. But for now, that was the debate. Well, no, GeoGuessr will resume GeoGuessr very shortly. I just need to go and change the thumbnail quickly on the YouTube channel. We'll pull GeoGuessr up momentarily, chat. But no, that is it for the commentary on the Rupert Lowe interview. So if you've joined just to watch that, thank you very much for watching. You are welcome to stick around and help me find where I am in GeoGuessr, because this was what the stream was initially intended to be today. It was not supposed to be a political chat stream. I'm just going to change the thumbnail now. But no, thank you very much for watching that, chat. I hope you enjoyed the little commentary. I'm not very... again, it's my first time doing one of these live commentary things, so... Oh, have I lost the thumbnail? I think I've lost my bloody thumbnail. I'm going to have to reuse one of my old ones. Oh, I don't have any on this computer. Oh, it's all on my other computer. Oh well. Oh well. Right. Bear with me a second, chat. Thank you very much for watching. If you're just here for the GeoGuessr stuff. Or sorry, not the GeoGuessr stuff. What's it, Blake? The GB News stuff. Right. Give me a moment, chat. I'm just reformatting my screens. I'm going to need to change that windowed. This one. And we are going to minimize this. Drag that out. Why is that like that? There we go. Right. Thank you very much for watching, chat. We are going to get going on some GeoGuessr. More live political commentaries. Yes, I will. I'm going to attempt some in the future, but for now, they only released 10 minutes of that, like less than 10 minutes of that interview. So we're going to have to go back to that tomorrow when they actually release it. So I'm going to, you know what? I'm just going to, hold on. I need to see if I can reformat a thumbnail quickly. Yeah, I don't get to go on, I don't get to go say these things much, do I? Well, that's the thing. I don't have the same level of in-depth commentary as the others do. I'm not a trained political commentator like the other hosts. So if you please feel free to ask me questions. I can do my best to attempt to answer them, but unfortunately, I don't have that same level of training. So I'd need to basically do a lot more of it before I really get the hang of it. Oh, hold on a second, chat. Hold on a second. Hold on, I'm just changing my thumbnail. Where is it? There we go. Right, I'm just changing the title as well. One moment. Rewind to start a stream for Rupert Lowe interview. Rupert. Hold on, chat. I'm almost done. But yes, the interview stuff was over. It ended a little while ago. So if you'd like to watch it live, it's at the start of the stream. So rewind the YouTube stream. Right, save. Right, the thumbnail's being changed. Okay. Right, back to it. Right, we were in Cambridge. We are going back to GeoGuessr now. GeoGuessr, but feel free to ask me questions about anything you want, chat. We can talk about Rupert Lowe and all of that as much as we like. Hello, Jack. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, again, thank you to anyone who popped in just to watch the political commentary bit. I will probably try and watch the rest of it tomorrow when it launches. But there's a co-op here, and it's slightly new. Okay, back to GeoGuessr. We have discovered we are in Cambridge because we saw a bin that said Cambridge on it. So we are now going to we're going to do GeoGuessr. Right. Return to GeoGuessr. Thank you for watching if you're here for the political commentary. Come back tomorrow for more. But for today, we are relaxing. We are going to relax back in GeoGuessr, my intended stream. Oh yeah, leave a like and subscribe as well, chat. Like and subscribe. If you are new here, tomorrow we'll do an extended commentary, and I'll see if I can grab some kind of other personality to come and watch it with me, and we can talk about stuff. We can talk about some stuff, can't we? Can't we indeed? Right. Milton, we are. So, we saw a bus that said we were in Milton. There's a sign here going to the A1307. This is the A14. Trouble is, these smaller roads have codes, but also are named. A14. We know, and that also says Ring Road, London towards the M1. The M1 is this side of Cambridge. But it's in a residential area. Milton is over here. So let's I guess let's actually just try and find another larger road sign. Hello to anyone who's still watching. Few people have left. They were here just for the political commentary. Tomorrow we'll do more of that. But for today, we are back to GeoGuessr. So please feel free to hang out, relax. Stick around for a while. We'll do some GeoGuessr. We can chat about anything else you would like to. Don't know who else is still. Ooh. Right. Is this the town? Is this getting closer to the town centre? This is a much larger looking roundabout. Is this a hospital? NHS Addenbrooke. Where is that? That's going to be on. That's probably going to be on the map, isn't it? Where is this going to be? Ooh. No, that's welcome, Vlaughan. Don't worry. You don't need to. You don't need to, but all are welcome. All are welcome indeed. Milton Road. There we go. Is this the co-op I was looking at earlier? No, I don't think it was. It's going to be in this direction, but also Jagex. That's quite interesting. Didn't know they were there. Raspberry Pi as well. Oh, I guess Cambridge is a tech place. Is a big tech place, isn't it? That is not there. Nuffield Heath. No. Addenbrooke, here it is. Addenbrooke Hospital. So, how did we get here again? We came down, I think, from the northeast. Let's undo. From the northeast, we came down. So we came down this road. So from this roundabout, we came down this road to this roundabout here. And then this one has Queen Edith's Way over there. And then we went down this long road. Really long road to this roundabout with a co-op on it. There it is. And you know what, let's go back to the start. How I got there was this way. I think I went down here. To a main road and then left north. North to another roundabout. This is a nice area of Cambridge, isn't it? So if I went north to roundabout, that would mean we must have started in this area here. So this is another roundabout, bloody grid system. There is another co-op on this roundabout. So if we Pern Roads co-op, right? Where's Pern Roads co-op? There we go, Pern Road co-op. And if we're okay, hold on, let's go back again. So looking north, going towards Pern Road co-op, which is here. And then back. So north, we are down. Go back one. Back one. Pern Avenue. So down here. Here. 5K. Would you look at that? There we go. Yes, Britain does have some very nice neighbourhoods. Let's unmute this. There we go. You get some relaxing music again. Right, 5,000 on the first one. We're in Cambridge. Brilliant. Oh, no. Oh. This is going to be one of those hard... Rock Meeting Road? What? What? Don't look at me like that, cow. This one's going to be bloody impossible. Can we go up here? Oh, we can go up here. Any flags? This is definitely the countryside. Took countryside. Please close the gate. So English. So we've got English, not some foreign like Welsh or Scottish. Too loud. Turn that down massively. There we go. Nothing identifiable. Maybe on here. GM Construction. No, there's nothing identifiable on that. Yes, we did very well yesterday, so today we can only do better, right? Right? But now we've been given... it's my fault for doing a UK round. It is St. George's Day. We're gonna do a European round after this as well. So after this one, we're gonna do a Europe round. But no, this is the middle of the bloody countryside. This could be anywhere. It doesn't feel like Scotland. It feels more like England. This one's going to be a tough one. I could be on this country lane for bloody miles. No illegal, no hunting or shooting, police notified. So it's definitely rural. The south was bricks and the north was stone. So, kind of, yeah, but also not. This does have the south feeling to it. I'm not going to lie. I'm feeling... St. George was born in Bognor Regis. He was racist. He likes mushy peas. He invented fish and chips. He was most certainly not Turkish. Have you know? Thank you very much. He was a proud British racist. Green Ann Road. That's not helpful either. I'm actually fucking lost. This isn't good. Right, will this industrial site have any identifiable... Wheatfield, decorative stone. Wheatfield. Never heard of them. Oh. There we go, chat. That's what you like to see. England flag. Oh, is that? It is a St. George's Cross, at least. It's quite nice to see on St. George's Day, running around the countryside. Although I'm not a fan of these houses just popping up with no hedges. What bloody modern minimalist garden is this? You need nice hedgerows instead of this rubbish. Rubbish! Right. We are a million miles away from where we started. But we must be up in the middle of the bumfuck nowhere. Jesus, where on earth are we? There is a lorry down there that looks like it could be a main road. Let's have a look. Main road, some kind of town maybe. Oh, big road. Big road with signs. There we go. We can skip over here. Logue Brick Lane. Okay, we're not in England. Nowhere near England, actually. This is the A1 going towards here. So, low brick land off here. So that we must be on the A1. So this here. So this, we could be right. This could be the turn off right here, actually. And it sort of goes off on a little curvy bit. And then there's a road that... Yes, so this is the turn off here. We were on this road. Wheatfield decorative stone. There we go. We were going all the way along here. So let's go back to the start. Let's just have a look at the direction we were travelling in. I think we went up here. We went up this road. Rock Meeting Road. We went up Rock Meeting Road. Didn't we? Yes. I think. And Rock Meeting Road, we went all the way up here. That means we must have turned left here. Because we went onto Greenan Road and all the way down this way. Wait, no. Did I go up this way again? Loughborough. No, okay, right. Well, I think we started right here. Oh! Oh, it's at the other end of Rock Meeting Road. Are you kidding? Ah! Hey. From an absolute bumfuck nowhere Northern Irish road to the wrong end of one of these other roads, that's pretty damn good if I do say so myself, alright? But number 2, that's pretty damn good. Middle of nowhere Ireland. Tamarisk Road, resident holders, some kind of estate. Sunny, summer pictures. Thurrock Bloom. Some proper Dino looking lad there. Oh, Roundel. This could be a London borough. Probably is, if it's got the roundel on it. Can we catch up with the bus? No. Request stop Garth Road. Can't read any of this. Yes, classic, ye olde classic black and white cows is what we have over here in Europe. Anne Williamson's hairstyle barbers. Quintree Close. Oh gosh, this could be anywhere. Chat, does anyone live here by any chance? Give me an easy answer. Brandon Groves Avenue. You're very good at saying that, Hypo. Please keep it up. It does indeed look lovely. Okidon. Travelline.org.uk. Again, I'm only assuming with the roundel that it's going to be London, but it probably isn't. Maybe it is. Oh, no, let's go back. There's a proper road sign. Unlike the America round we did yesterday, there are proper road signs here. Brentwood. Where's Brentwood? I feel like that's somewhere in London. A127. Is that going to be in London? Chat, does anyone know an A127? Brentwood, there we go. And that's north. One, 2, 7. Here it is. Okedon. Okay, we're done. Okay, whatever that is. Hornchurch. It must be somewhere near here then. Brentwood. Romford area code. Red Roundel. So yeah, it's definitely a route into London. Let's go to the roundabout and have a look. Pharmacy. Nice old church. Oh, lovely round towered church. War Memorial. Fantastic. You love to see it. Can't quite read it due to the resolution. This is North Road. A13. So there's an A13 coming off here as well. So this is Okendon. Okendon? I need to find Okendon. Warley with a sign to Brentwood, so it has to be A13. Is there an A13 nearby? There's an A12. A13 down here. South Okendon. Here we go. Here we go. We're getting closer. Much closer now. And that's a pharmacy. Reliance Pharmacy. Is this the right pharmacy? South Road Pharmacy. Oh, previously south. There we go. Okay, right. We found our exact location right now. Therefore, I need to return to where I was. So if I undo move... Which direction did I come in? Going north in here, so we must be on South Road now. And then if I keep undoing... No, I want to undo. Okay, no, we're going this way now. This is north. Are we on South Road? Can't tell. There is bus stops going along here, though, so let's keep undoing. So we followed this bus all the way along. I'm pretty sure we came to a mini roundabout here. Tamarisk Road. There we go, Tamarisk Road. Here it is. And then if we go back to the start. So round the curve. So it's just around this curve here. About here. We started. Let's return start again. Right here. Guess. Excellent choice from me again. There we go. 3 out of 5. Almost perfect score. Doing well here. Right. Motorway junction. But luckily we have road signs. Easy, easy, easy road signs. Right. Lewes, Haywards Heath, Kingston avoiding restriction. Chat, where's Kingston? It's not actually jogging my memory. Kingston. Which part of England is Kingston in? Tunbridge Wells, New Haven. So New Haven. Where's Tunbridge Wells again? Chat, where's Tunbridge Wells? I need to know where Tunbridge Wells is. Surrey between Guildford and London. Kingston upon Thames. So is this in Surrey then? Kingston alternative route going west. I don't think it's going to be this though. It must be another Kingston. So you're in a Kingston in America instead. Surrey between Guildford and London. Ooh. Fairlands. Ridge End. Woking. Cobham. Right, let's find another sign. Yeah, this could... I don't think this is... I could be wrong. Oh, bus. Stagecoach. No. There we go. Or not. Let's go behind the bus. No. Baby vitamins. That's not a very helpful bus. But we are on a dual carriageway motorway. This feels a little bit too rural for London. Too hilly. Oh yes, that's definitely not in London, is it? Mountain moorland. That's not. Chat, where is Tunbridge Wells? Someone must know where Tunbridge Wells is, or was. Right? Eastbourne, New Haven, A26. (24, 26). Eastbourne, and this is going... Okay. Right, now we just need to find Kingston. Lewes, Seaford, New Haven. Kingston, chat. Where's Kingston? Am I blind? Am I blind? Seaford, New Haven. Hastings, Kings North. Tunbridge Wells, there we go. Gatwick and Crawley. I'm gonna miss it with my eyes. Tonbridge. I just need to find Kingston. Kings Hill. Yeah. We're in the right area now. I just need to find Kingston. Or the intersection of the A26 and A27. Over here. No, this doesn't look right. Kingston, here it is. So that must mean we're on the A27 now. Going towards... You know what, let's return to start. We went down here onto an oval roundabout. Brighton Road. Is this Brighton Road? A227 towards Lewes Hayward Heath. Lewes, yes, right. We started right here. There we go. Very happy with that one again. Again, that's rather frustrating. I could have tapped the exact location. Lost 2 points. 2 points. 2 bloody points. Not good enough. Not good. Oh. Oh, no. Although there isn't many places this could be, to be honest. But, Jesus. Where on earth? Small little dinky fishing village. Rosseng.com. Thought I saw a Union Jack for a moment. Shetlands. That's made my life a little easier. But now I have to find where this is on the Shetlands. What? What? Are you kidding? I have to... Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Now I've got to find where I am in Shetlands. Right. Into Shetlands. We're on a little dock. Please, I don't think we're in Twat, I'm afraid. We are on one of the outermost areas of the Shetlands, it seems. Maybe there's a shop or community centre near here that has signage. Something written here. Sound. Sound. No, it looks like Cornwall, but that's because it suffers the same windiness. But is a unique enough name, so I just have to find where that is on the coast. Go around this side first. Laxo. So many bloody islands as well. Swinning. Uwe Sound. Bloody hell, there's a lot of There's a lot of weird names up here. Amove, bravo. Uwe. There we go. There we go. And we started... I'm pretty sure... we've just gone past that point. So if we started all the way around this side, there's a little dock area. It must be here. And there's a little road down to this side. That one goes up, so we must be right here. Okay, one turning across. One turning across, but hey, for a random Shetland Islands location, that was pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. If I do say so myself. And I also did most of the work for these. Again, chat, I need you need to step up your game. You need to help me even more than this. I'm gonna step up my game. Maori flag and Shetland Island flag. Interesting. I mean, if he's doing that to intentionally confuse GeoGuessr players, that's quite funny. Right, we did a United Kingdom round. That went pretty well. I'm happy with that. Mostly because my own GeoGuessr skills were coming into play there. Let's do... Ooh, chat, are you willing to help me with Europe again? Actually, you know what? Chat, you can help me pick. Do I do Europe, Asia, or America? Europe, Asia, or America, chat. This will be your choice. You can vote. I'll allow you to help me vote. Europe, Asia, or America? Anyone for any individual options here? Can they do individual US states? I don't want to do that only because America, like, it's unique enough to where you could get put in California or Wyoming or somewhere completely random and you'll have a different experience every time. I know some states are a lot more varied than others, but again, I just don't know enough about American geography, other than what I've seen in movies. In the movies, I don't know much else other than that. So, one vote for Europe. Oh, Hypo, do you want to vote for the United States? We can vote. Keep your vote for the United States then. Gonna sip some more Vimto. Ooh. Rhode Island. Is Rhode Island a place you're particularly familiar with then, Hypo? Although I feel like that would get pretty samey for us. It'd just be me relying on you to name me the exact place. And that would that be fun? Would that be as fun? It'd be cool if we got Rhode Island randomly on America round. All 13 colonies. Okay, yeah, that's quite funny. Asia. That's one vote for Asia as well. You live in Rhode Island. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's do an American one. And let's do America actually. Yeah, you know what? I'll do America. But we're not doing individual Rhode Island. That's too difficult. Well, sorry, that'd be too easy, I mean to say. Too easy. Whereas this, look, we gotta use our brains for this one. We gotta use our brains. Right, Americans in the chat. Time to activate neurons. Time to activate your neurons, chat. Where on earth am I getting mountains like this, but also flat plains? Right, let's see if we can get close to one of these signs. Come on. Google card. Okay, the Google card doesn't want to acknowledge that place is a road. We're not going that way. And these are some old. This is 2021. 2023. Okay, these are some old signs. old bits. Where are the signs? West Valley City. License plates, that's a good idea. Oh, I can't. They obviously blur license plates, that's the problem. Shitty little Daihatsu. But man, this looks like this could be, this is obviously a deserty place. This is California probably. I assume this would be deserty California. Cushman and Wakefield. Again, the critical lack of signage. Colt Plaza 2. Cookie cutters. Man, anyone can just start any random shitty business, can't they? Can't they? Snowy Mountains, that's cool. West Valley City is Utah. Okay, Utah. West Valley City. There we go. Right. Hypo. Doing me well here. Good, good, good. Utah. Utah. We're going to Utah. Right. Now we just have to find which retardedly big retail park this is. IHOP. Need to find an IHOP. Jeez, that's a lot of fast food restaurants. 5600 West. Okay, let's go back. Right. If we start here in a housing estate, to the west we have a mountain this way. East is the direction of travel we're going to go in. So if we're traveling east, there's a long road under some pylons. I think we are going to be, and that curves into a business park. So a slight curve into a business park. A curve to the right from some kind of, whatchamacallit, I've got a feeling it's over here. Potentially one of these roads, maybe? Chick-fil-A? So, wait, what do we have next to us now? Thrift store. And what are we going under here? Is this a highway? It looks like a 2-lane highway we've just gone under. So one of these. I think, yeah, it will be one of these. So yeah, I think we're going under one of these right now. I think it could be this one here. So if we go under this. What's this? West Valley Emergency. It'll have to be somewhere here, near here, surely. Surely. Nick Shirley. Yes. But West Valley is up this side, so it has to be over here. I'm pretty damn sure we're going to be at one of these. I think it's going to be this one. If we can find Chili's Bar and Grill on the other side of the road, if we go this way. Yes, there's Chili's. So Chili's, yes. So yes, we're on this road here. So if we return to the start, we go out onto the main road. And what's this road here that we're on? 5940 West. Tiburon Drive. South Tiburon Drive. I think we're there. I think this is it here. This sounds right. If we go out onto the main road... Oh, bloody hell. This GeoGuessr, go away. Right. East from... Okay. Undo, undo, undo. Right. Tiburon Drive, I'm pretty damn sure. Returns to start. South E, yeah, we're getting close. And then there's one turn off, two turns off, and then... Oh. Hold on a second. Is this a highway just appear? So we're going forwards. We travel in time? Or to a different side of the place? Chili's. Have we time traveled? Yeah. Are we time traveling? We must be time traveling. That's a brand new highway they've put in. So this road seems to be new, but I think, okay, we're starting about here. 5K. There we go. Part 1 of America done. 5,000 points. Thank you to, I think it was Hypo, for pointing out Utah. Well done. Oh, again. Desert again. Pointer. Abaco. 9,000. Well, that's pretty shitty looking brush. This is some kind of housing estate again. Going to have to find... This is school. Hargrave Elementary. There's a school here. Oh! Texas flag. I know the Texas... Is this the Texas flag, chat? Is this the Texas flag? I can't... Oh, hold on. I'm going to Google it. I'm going to Google this. Don't actually know. I don't actually know. Right. Hold on. Hold on. I'm Googling it. Texas flag. It is the Texas flag. Right, we're in Texas. We are definitely in Texas. Right. Now we've got to pinpoint some more information about probably city. What town or city is this going to be? Cell phone use prohibited. Prohibited. Oh boy. I'm going to be honest, if somewhere tells me they're great, I'm going to have to find out for myself. I know Great Britain is great because I live here and I know it's great, but if you tell me you're great, it's not often accurate. You can see where these houses, a lot of these houses are very new. You got to house those illegal immigrants somewhere. Oh gosh, it's a very flat part of Texas. Any Texas enjoyers? Pointer Crossing. This is some, like, residential hellscape. Complete and utter fucking hellscape. Fort Worth. That's something I recognize. Fort Worth. There we go. Right. Fort Worth. Okay. We're slowly getting there. We kept seeing the word pointer. Pointer. W. Cleburn. Well, that could be just about anywhere. Anywhere in this town. Giant residential estates. Come on, I need some road signs. Summer Creek Ranch. Summer Creek Ranch. Where the hell is Summer Creek Ranch? I need to know where Summer Creek Ranch is, guys. On chat. Oh, Summer Creek Ranch. I actually found it. Okay, okay. Alright, alright. Where am I at currently? Where am I at currently? W. Selburn. W. Selburn. Right, I've just got to find where that is. North Crowley High School. Chesapeake Drive. We're on this. Okay, we are on the we're on this 2-lane road, or one of them. But if this is St. Helene Street, this one, we are on St. Helene Street. Summer Creek Ranch. So if we find W. Selburn, we need to find W. Selburn. Winnipeg. McPherson. No. Chesapeake, no. Wasringer. Was Ah. I think we're going too far north of Summer Creek Ranch. If this is Summer Creek Ranch here, it's a turn immediately to the right. It could not be on it. Could we not built yet? Maybe? St. Helens? No. W. Selburn. W. Selburn. W. Selburn Road. There it is. But it doesn't look correct. W. Selburn. Keeps going up. Here we are. We're here. Right. This is not where we started. But we're getting closer. We're getting much closer now. We're getting much closer. Like and subscribe, chat. Like and subscribe. If we go back down this road a significant distance, and then we reach... What road do we reach now? Crowley Selburn. So if we're here, now we need to find Crowley Selburn, this one here. Then I think we went all the way down this road. Yeah, it was down this way. And right, okay, let's return. All the way down this long-ass road. We went for a curve. An S-bend. And all the way down another long-ass straight road. And we just kept going. Oh, and then we got to a school. There we go. So maybe this school is new? Hargrave Elementary School, Independent School District. Is it this one here? Building looks a lot smaller. So let's keep going back. So we went past this school. Going north now. I think some of these roads haven't been built on Google Maps. What? What? We haven't gone near a stadium, that's for sure. We haven't gone near a Aladdin Cafe either. Pointer Street. I don't know if this... No, here's Pointer Street. Oh, here it is. J. Hargrave. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Pointer Street. Here we go. Now we're going the right way. Let's start again. Right. We're on Pointer Street, bordering on Abaco Way. Right here. 5,000 points. All right. See you later, Hypo. Thanks for watching. Thank you all to all who've stuck around for the entire stream. I was disappointed in the lack of political reaction content we got to do. Tomorrow we shall go and watch the rest of it, chat. Tomorrow we shall watch the rest of it. If it's not covered on Load Seaters, I will watch it in the evening myself. I will watch it in the evening myself. I'll probably do a model building stream whilst we're doing it. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. Tomorrow, right. This is a little bit more of a temperate area. Any state flags? Nice looking neighborhood. Very nice. Oh, sign. Abner. Just some generic American name. Right. Benjamin Road. Benjamin Road. Alright. Alright. Green Knolls. No, nothing identifiable yet. JCT. Does anyone recognize the number plates? I can't. There's only a couple of pixels on that number plate. Shell Garage. Eden City. Chat, does anyone know where Eden City is? Eden City is in America. Eden City. Route 311. I've got no idea where that's going to be. There's going to be a little bit of bumfuck nowhere. North-south interjection of 311. Where is that going to be? That's going to be... Where the fuck is that going to be? Yeah. 311, that's 335. I don't know. I don't know where it is. Chat, anyone know where Route 311 is, or Route 770? Again, American roads with no bloody signage. Everyone is expected to use their fucking sat-nav. I mean, this could be a fucking trek into the bloody wilderness. Excuse me language, but this is a... It could be anywhere. That could be any river. Any river. It's bloody impossible. Ooh, right. Ooh, right. Let's go back. Let's go back. Turn, actually. There we go. Let's go this way instead. No, that is a cul-de-sac. We cannot go that way. So this is some sleepy little residential area. Again, I don't understand why there are no road signs. Why does America not put road signs at every junction? It's basically that way in the United Kingdom, and we are able to navigate everywhere properly. 30-yard dumpster rental. That isn't helpful. I haven't seen a state flag yet either. Red bricks is unique though. I don't see that often in America. American has left the chat. Yeah, this is one struggle. I know. Who's left, chat? Roll call. Roll call on lurker roll call. This is a lurker roll call. Any Americans lurking? Saunders. No, this isn't helpful. This doesn't feel very... This feels more East Coast. If that makes sense. Although whoever's taking these photos is a bloody retard and is overexposed every single photo. I would have thought an American cameraman would do better than this, but clearly some lazy ingrate. "3D printing? You could be helping me guess wildly at some random place in America that has no fucking road signs." No, what? These aren't towns. I did so well on the last one. But this is just some endless fucking road. I'm stuck behind a Walmart lorry. I mean, yeah, these are some nice... Oh, flag. Is that an American flag? Normal American flag. Alright. Have it your way. Have it your way, game. Let's keep going. Flags. Flags. Nope. American flag. No state flags. You guys need more state pride. That's what you need. At least things need to be labelled. Airport. Plane. Get your 1-year-old playing GeoGuessr as soon as possible. It's imperative. Imperative. I have more helpers for this. Right. We're at an airport. Hopefully there's signage. Surely there's some kind of signage or official thing for an airport, right? Sealo Airport, Rockingham County. Right. Where the fuck is Rockingham? Oh. NC. Which one is NC? Is that North Carolina? That has this has to be here, doesn't it? North Carolina. Rockingham County. Rocky Mount? How am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to know? Well, that's the best I'm probably going to get. Random guess in the middle of the right-hand side. I don't know. Is Rockingham County like on the map? I don't think the counties are split. can't really tell. Eden, there we go. Rockingham County Airport. Oh. And if, okay. We traveled a long way, so let's go back to the start. Gale. We went down this way, we traveled along this road. Okay, right, let's find that road we were on first. Benjamin Road. Okay. Benjamin Road. Benjamin Road, there it is. I think I might actually just found it. I might have actually just found it. Wow. I was going to give up. I was actually going to give up. Are you kidding? I was actually going to give up. Wow. And I was about to give up. And I got it 5,000 points. Fantastic. All right, tropical. This is going to be California or Hawaii. Although this is feeling more like Hawaii. Hawaii. Well, it could be something ridiculous like Puerto Rico. I don't know. They probably don't count that. Maybe they count it. I don't know. Yeah, we are definitely on Hawaii. Hawaii. I like getting Hawaii because that means I get to explore this place and it's one of my favorite US states due to how cool it is. It's the only US state I think I'd highly consider moving to of my own volition. Just like if I was just by myself and picking a place to move to in America, it would be Hawaii. They have the coolest wildlife. They are the closest proximity to Japan for my holidays. Am I even going forwards here? Can't tell if I'm going forwards or not. Here we are. There we are, going around the curve. Still no bloody signs. Why is nothing signposted in America? Hate this. There is a mountain in the distance, though. So I've got a feeling we're either on Hawaii or Honolulu. Lihue Historic Koala Town. Is that going to be on here? Koala. What? Is it on here? Kula. I need koala. Not on this one, so it's probably going to be Not here either. Probably on Honolulu. Probably somewhere over here. Maybe not. Lihue. Okay. This could be a little harder. Oh, Koala. There we go. There we go. And Lue is that way. This is going east. Going this way. So we must have started somewhere around here. We go back. We are in a bit more of a gritty looking town. So we must have started in the larger town over here. I think. Guess. Fantastic guess. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Very nice. I knew it was Hawaii. Very happy with that one. Very happy with that one. Melvin Eli? Right. Another suburban neighborhood. We're getting a lot of these. I don't recognize those street signs, though. Again, this could be any town in any state. It does seem like a warmer place. Keen's Auto Sales. Quite a nice house, to be honest. Right, need to find some identifying features. R&R Fabrication Construction. Alf Asanoa Lumber. Lumber? No edge lines. No semi-turnaround. Alright. Let's keep going. American flag. Yep, we're in America. I know that much for a fact. I know that much for a fact indeed. Look at a rubbish bin. Let me see if I can find some rubbish bins. There's some black wheelie bins there. State Route 571. I don't know. Obviously, I've got no idea where that is. Some long residential road. It's too much bloody space in America. Too much space for the European mind to comprehend. It's not fair at all. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Picket something. Picket something. No, long straight road. Red state. So we're on a red state. Trump 2024. Red state, probably. Interesting. Open farmland. This could be breadbasket region. Flyover state. Oh, sign, little sign. Golden Harvest, Robert Wenger. crazy road fixing bodge job. Just relay the bloody road at that rate. Right, this is the last one. Last one of the night, I think. My last escapade off into the wilderness. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're still here. If you're still here, like and subscribe. No, that's a rent sign. No. Really nothing. Now hiring diesel technician. 90k. It's bloody ridiculous. No, this is going to be an infinity. This might be an infinity round again. Fisher Dangler Road. What on earth are these road names? Signpost, signpost. .co. No, nothing identifiable again. Why is there nothing here? It's just farmland. And residential. There's too much bloody space. Too much space. Too much space, I say. This one might have to be a give up. Oh gosh. Dead raccoon or something. No. I need a main road with some signs. Yeah, it's a very nice area. I'm not denying that. Just there's nothing fucking here other than farmland. Oh, abortion bloody thing. Okay. Union City. Where is Union City? I feel like it's going to be on this side of the map. Union City. Chat, I give you permission to tell me where Union City is. Unless that is a brand. In which case, tell me I'm a retard. I do not know. We're a million miles away from the start point as well. Route 571. No idea what that's going to be. 571? Could be bloody anywhere. A way to play it for free. I think you get like a really shitty limited amount of turns. It used to be completely free back in the day, like 5-10 years ago. It was just completely free to use, but they slowly made it more monetized over and over time. There are free versions that use different maps. Map software. But I believe GeoGuessr has the direct license for the Google Map system, I think. Which is why it's the superior one, and even the free ones are just dog shit in comparison. Five Union Cities. Alright. Alright. Tell me which state Route 571 is in then. Which state is Road 571? Because I am just infinitely travelling on this road. I'm getting very bored of this. I'm getting very bored of this indeed. And now it's breaking. It's not letting me travel forwards. Yeah, I'm trapped. I'm actually trapped. Ohio. Can't have shit in Ohio. Yeah, this is gonna be a bad one. Athens, Hillsborough, Springboro. I don't know. You know what? I want to go to bed, so we're gonna we can Hail Mary this. 571 Union City. There we go. There we go. We're gonna Hail Mary. We are gonna Hail Mary on Unit 571 in between the two towns. There we go. Still pretty good. Still pretty good for this one. Can you play next game GeoGuessr? Not tonight, because I need to turn the stream off and go to bed, because I need to wake up for the main Lotus Season stream tomorrow. I unfortunately have work to do, but GeoGuessr is on my list for a future stream. Do not worry, GeoGuessr is indeed on my list. Lots of people have suggested it in the past, though, especially people at the start of the stream. So that is on my list for things to do in the future. But overall, I lost 52 points. 52 out of 25,000. That was pretty good, I think. And I think I'm going to end the stream here, chat. I want to go to bed. I am very tired. Very, very tired. And I was actually rather disappointed at the lack of content GB News released live. They clearly cherry-picked the least offensive bits, or the bits they thought would do the most damage, if that makes sense. The bits where Rees-Mogg probably sounded the strongest in his arguments against Rupert Lowe, even though Rupert Lowe managed to cleverly bat away those jabs and riposte with intelligent and thought out answers, which I thought was pretty good. So yeah, that was pretty good. Tomorrow we shall return. We shall return for the full Lowe v Mogg debate. We're gonna be press and play, pausing that one along. We're gonna make some informative content for that. But if you want to rewatch the small reaction we did to the initial video, we did that earlier today. Right at the start of the stream, like the first 20-30 minutes, that was in there. So go back, rewind the stream if you want to go and see that, if you're watching this live. If not, like and subscribe. If you're watching this on repeat, go to the start of the stream. You've probably already seen it. So, yeah, right. I'm going to go to bed. Thank you very much for watching. And like, subscribe if you've been here before, and then, well, if you enjoyed the stream, so I'm going insane. I'm going insane with tiredness. Right, like and subscribe if you like the stream. Comment if you would like to leave a comment. I'll do the algorithmic thingies. Do the algorithm. Do the algorithms, chat. You know you want to. I am very English. Yes, yes, indeed, and yes, in England it is currently 10 p.m, so I'm going to go to bed. So thank you very much for watching, chat. Like, subscribe, do the algorithmic things. There is also a donation link in the description below if you're feeling extremely generous. Every little bit does indeed help. So yes, good night, chat. Thank you for watching. We'll return tomorrow for more Rupert Lowe versus Jacob Rees-Mogg content. I'm going to attempt to do some political analysis. So yes, stay tuned for that, and I will see you